Good evening and welcome to Gus Gym, where the Tamalpais Hawks are going to take on the American Canyon Wolves in the MCAL semifinals. My name is Bill Graham. I'm here with my wife, Lynn Graham. And
Hi, everyone.
And our trusted cameraman, Zach Van Doren.
It's a hot one here today in Mill Valley. Our soft boys are maybe not used to it. It said it was 90 degrees. And that's what your car said today, Bill.
Yeah, spring has sprung. It's a great day for indoor volleyball, Lynn. Trying to air this gym out a little bit. Gus Gym's going to get heated up pretty well tonight. So the Tam Hawks, they enter the game. What were our stats here, Lynn? Were they 24 and 3, I believe, on the regular season?
11-0 in league play.
That's right. Undefeated in league play. Taking on a strong American Canyon team. American Canyon is just over 500 on the season. They're 13 and 12. But in league play, they're 8 and 3. And we've got an interesting setup here with the top 4 teams go to the MCAL semifinals and then play for the finals. The top 4 teams were Tam, undefeated, 11-0. Archie Williams, 1 loss, 10-1, only lost to Tam. Third place is Redwood, 2 losses, only lost to Tam and Archie. Fourth place is American Canyon with 3 losses. You could guess who they lost to. First, second, and third place teams.
Before the game started, Bill and I took a walk around campus. Noticed there were some other games going on. My understanding is the women's lacrosse team is also undefeated, much like the Tam volleyball team, and they held that record today. Not sure who they played, but it was playoffs, and they won by quite a bit.
Yeah, they won handily. That was a big game. People are excited about the girls' lacrosse team, varsity lacrosse team. They got some big players on that team with some big commits, and there are high expectations for them going into the MCAL finals.
The Tam freshman baseball team was also playing. Who were they playing against? Was it?
They were playing against Cardinal Newman.
Cardinal Newman, okay. Cardinal Newman is a tough team, but I think they pulled it out. They won 6-2 was the final score.
Yeah.
Got a text from the folks, the stands over there. So they played a great game against a great team.
Yeah, Tam freshman baseball is doing well. That Cardinal Newman team, you know, Lynn, their varsity team is one of the top 10 teams in the state.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a big baseball program. But this freshman class in baseball is really impressive. They've got one of the best classes of baseball players, I think, that at least I've seen in a while. And so I expect big things from them as they go through the ranks.
Mill Valley has a huge baseball culture. There's got some really great fields that the whole community comes out for those games. The kids work the snack shack. They storm the field when Little League, you know, when the team wins Little League. It's so much fun. So baseball, big part of Mill Valley culture.
Yeah, that freshman team, when they were in Little League, when they were, I believe, 11Us, they won the sectionals, and that was as far as a Mill Valley Little League team had ever gone. But anyway, enough about baseball, enough about lacrosse. We're here today for some good volleyball, and I think we're going to get it with these 2 teams, Lynn.
I think you're right, Bill. Where is Cardinal Newman, for those viewers who are not aware? Is it Sonoma? Is that what I heard? Oh, no, is it by Petaluma?
Cardinal Newman, I believe so. Yeah. But these guys are American Canyon. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got confused.
Cardinal Newman was baseball.
Right. American Canyon, where is that?
American Canyon is just
close to Napa, isn't
it? It is just south of Napa, kind of northwest of Vallejo, just over 37.
I think they celebrate a lot at that amusement park right on 37 with big roller coasters.
I'm sure there are a lot of birthday parties at that place, at Great America. And that's what you do when you're there.
So I'm not 100% sure this is true, but I think it might be true that this could be the last home game of the season because the finals are in Novato, no matter what happens, in Novato next week. And then TAM has qualified for another tournament, but I don't think it's going to be here. I think they choose neutral territory, much like they do for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know who's hosting that tournament.
It's not a tournament in the sense that you go to one place and there are many games. It's a tournament where you play one match on a given day against a given team, but the tournament last week.
You know, in which case we could be back here again, you know?
Possible, but we're not sure. We'll have to ask.
If it's based on seed.
We are going to, well, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if we end up in Novato, we're going to try to see if we can do TAM TV. Normally we only do it for home games, but we're going to research to see if we can.
Yeah, you know, I think...
We're not going to count chickens.
Yeah, I think regardless, whether this is our last home game or not, we're going to try to get TAM TV on the road in this postseason, wherever that takes the TAM team.
I walked over to the baseball team, the Arsenal, which is a travel ball team. They were practicing, and I yelled out over to the boys, telling them about this game and that they should come, and all of them said, "Is that Mr. Souza's team?" A lot of the middle schoolers play Arsenal, so I'm hoping to see some Arsenal jerseys here supporting Mr. Souza and his TAM varsity team.
That's right. Coach Souza has a big following amongst his students. I know they're TAM TV fans. They've tuned in before.
He is very beloved too by his students.
And his players.
And his players. One of his students this week told me that he can be very serious, he can be very funny, depending on what the occasion is. I believe he said something like, one minute he's very serious, the next minute he's eating a candle.
Yeah, that's right. Next minute he's eating a candle on the first day of class.
On the first day of class, Mr. Souza did a little experiment where he and the other science teacher took a candle, they lit it, and then they ate it, and they send the video out to all the parents. So we all enjoyed that.
Well, he's done an amazing thing with this TAM volleyball program over the last couple of years. He has really built this program into a really top-tier volleyball team in Northern California, and this season speaks to that. You know, undefeated in the county and 24-3 on the season.
One really cool thing that he does is he's staffed a JV team with zero budget just to build. Oh, I'm gonna hold on one sec.
We are going to go to the announcement of the lineups.
We hope that you will enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. The referees for today's game are Ted Kane, Barry Nicole, Karen London, and Jay Farrick. These officials are neutral and have earned the opportunity to officiate today's game based upon evaluations by their respective officials' associations and approval of the coaches for whom they work during the league season. We congratulate them on their selection. And now, the introduction of our players. For American Canyon, number 21, Jerome Manejo. Number 22, Luke Laxon. 24, Gabe Macasso. 26, Sire Escavaria. 27, Arch Ivan Cruz. Number 28, Armand De Dios. Number 30, Ryan Tran. 31, Ethan Garcia. 32, Jan Torres. 33, Sean Bernal. 34, Josh Hum. Number 35, Henry Hernandez. Number 36, Dylan Ernst. Number 40, Joseph Salazar. 41, Jesus Correa. Number 42, Xavier Milanes. At number 45, Hector Valencia. On the staff, we have Mike Cornelio, Maria Francisco, Christian Hone, and Rick Manubisan. For Tamalpais High School, number 1, Jonah Butler. Number 6, Will Hatch. Number 10, Abu Yakubali. 11, Yassine Yashraf. Number 12, Alex Garcia. Number 13, Dante Stiles. 15, Adrian Van Doren. Number 17, Jamie Clayhan. Number 18, Owen Graham. Number 20, Iago Zamunito Cosco. Number 21, Brendan King. Number 22, Nathan Friedman Lowenthal. 23, David Bloom. And 25, Owen Penrose. On our staff, we have Luke Pillert, Matt Pillert, Jason Souza, Zach Van Doren, Kathy Zerker-Smith, and now we ask that you please rise for our national anthem.
Well, there you have it, Lynn. That was quite an opening ceremony here. And I'm just impressed that they were able to get Lady Gaga to sing the national anthem.
Is that who it was? I was wondering. I was looking around to see if that was live or not.
She was just off camera. We were told for some sort of content reasons we were not allowed to show her on TAM TV, but she was in the building. on there? Well, that's a great ceremony. It's great to give these players the recognition that they deserve.
Looks like the Wolves have brought their cheering section. We've seen some Go Wolves signage happening.
Yeah, the Wolves,
Pretty cool.
they got some fans. They'll travel. Well, we're just about ready to get underway here. We got the referees doing the final lineup check. Got a full crowd here in the audience, Lynn. This is a big crowd for TAM volleyball. These refs are making sure they got everything squared away. I tell you, these the Hawks, they look ready to play, Lynn. See that intensity?
They do. They look fired up, and they look like they're smiling too, which is good. They're relaxed. They're having fun. Lots of energy.
Number 24, Gabe Picasso, is going to start things off for American Canyon.
Great pass by Jamie. Just out.
Just outside by Brennan King. Nice pass by Abu. Oh, Dante with the rip.
Nice rip by Dante Style.
Let's take another look at that hit by Dante Styles. Just missed it. Dante Styles back to serve.
Oh, what a nice serving hit right in that corner, Bill.
Yeah, Dante painting that corner. Way to get things going for the Hawks. Dante, one of two new freshmen to join the squad this year.
Looks like he has a fresh new haircut as well.
Yeah, tighten it up a little bit. There we go, Dante. He's going to get it going.
I've never seen, he did an interesting thing when he served that one. He spun it sideways before he hit it, which is not something I've seen before.
Lynn?
It sure worked, though, didn't it?
Lynn, I used to do that when I played beach. Not as much as Dante, but I like the little side spin. Nice pickup by Dante.
That's some nice defense by the Wolves. It's a great pickup. And a great block. And that one proved a little bit too much. It's a great hit. Way to use the block, Brendan.
That's it. We got some big hitters in this TAM squad. You're only going to be able to block them so many times before they get one by you. Great defense, though.
He's all over that. Nice defense.
Yeah, nice pickup. He was right there.
That was out. It didn't look like from here that it actually went over the net on that one.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that ball ever made it over. I think the Wolves got helped out a little bit there. Nice pass by Abu. Ooh.
Block by Will Hatch.
Let's look at that block one more time. Look at that. Boom. Right back down by big Will Hatch. David Bloom enters the game for the Hawks. Yassim back to serve.
Nice float serve. Oh, and that's a block. That was all number 21, Brendan King. Straight down.
Look at how he gets over the net right there, Lynn, and he just puts it right down. Great penetration.
That's a nice serve by Yassin. Free ball. Let's see what Tam can do with it.
Ooh. Oh!
Back row smash by Adrian Van Duren.
Adrian Van Doren with the big hit.
For those of you watching who aren't familiar, there's a 10-foot line, and if you're in the back row, you have to jump before you hit that 10-foot line. Otherwise, it'll be a penalty.
Yassine back to serve again for the Hawks. Ooh.
Nice block by the Wolves.
Those Wolves are getting up there. That was a solid block. Xavier Milana is back to serve for the Wolves. Nice pickup by Abu.
Great hit by Will Hatch.
Brandon puts it down, Lynn. There's so much you can do when you get a great pass like that. Abu is just stepping right into that ball and just putting it right up there for Yassine on a plate.
And it's hard as a middle blocker for the other team to know, should I go up with the middle? Do I have to make it over to the outside? And when there's a good pass, all those options are open.
Brandon King with the serve. Oh, nice save.
Great defense.
Oh, nice pickup, Abu, right there.
Oh, just out.
Just low.
It's a great point. Great rally on both sides.
You know, Tam didn't win that point, but that's all right. They're playing great volleyball right there.
Both sides are. That was a lot of great blocks and a lot of pickups off the block on both sides.
That's huge. Those pickups are what's going to be the key to this game. Jan Torres serving.
There we go, and he got it.
And he gets it.
That was a perfect angle.
Big hit by Adrian Van Doren.
And Abu is back to serve. Just a little bit out. Floated a little long.
Floated just long. Luke Laxon enters the game for the Wolves, along with Jerome Manejo.
We give extra props out here for the people who are watching because we all know the Warriors game is happening at the same time, but no spoilers because we're all going to go watch it after we're done.
Yeah, thanks as a reminder to all our viewers who have just joined. A lot of people watching on TAM TV tonight. We always welcome feedback in the chat, but no Warrior spoilers in the chat.
That's a great up by Abu.
Nice pickup by Brandon King. Yassine out to Adrian. Ooh, and he puts it down.
What an amazing hit by Adrian. Right down the line.
Let's take another look at that one, Lynn. Boom, right down. Nice dig, but just too much to handle. David Bloom back to serve for the Hawks. And the Wolves catch a break. Pick up another point off the serve. Jamie Clahan in for the Hawks. We got Ethan Garcia back to serve for the Wolves. Great pickup.
Going for that back row hit. Nice try.
You know, it's. I think they're a little bit of nerves with these Hawks. I think they got to settle down and just play their game.
Well, I think the Wolves, even though they're not that tall, they've got some hops. Their block has been impressive.
Ooh.
But Adrian sure didn't look intimidated by it that time, did he?
You know what? Adrian's going to get his team fired up with some play.
He ripped that ball.
Let's take another look at that one. Boom. Adrian Van Doren back to serve for the Hawks. Nice.
Great serve. Nice deep one. Smart play by the middle. That serve was a little low, and he dumped it. Nice job.
That was a smart dump. Jan Torres back into the game for the Wolves. Gabe Picasso serving. Free ball coming over. Abu puts it back.
Abu was right there. He saw that coming a mile away.
Brandon King with the kill.
Awesome kill. And a nice effort by number 24, their libero.
Boom. And Will Hatch enters for the Hawks.
Dante's back to serve. He went on a run the first time. Let's see if he can do it again.
Boom.
Oh,
that is
right on the back
big
line.
jump serve.
Rip that ball.
We're going to do a rare service replay. Look at that. You know, Dante comes from the beach game, and he's got that wicked serve that he takes right off the beach court. Another one, a bullet.
Free ball.
All right, see if the Hawks could use it.
Oh. Call that the 15-foot line. He smashed that one.
Let's see, Lynn. What do we think again? Let's take one more look and see where that ball came down. Boom, yeah, that's about the 15-foot line. I mean, I don't know how you're going to defend against big Will Hatch there in the middle. Ooh.
Just out.
That's a good run. I like the aggressive serving.
I'll say, too, you know, when he first started serving his first round, he was hitting topspin, but he didn't go 100%. He probably went 80% to make sure he got his rhythm, got it in. But he was feeling warmed up this time, got a few great serves,
you know,
including an ace.
I always say you get a couple serves in, you could amp it up a little bit. If you miss after getting a couple points, that's acceptable.
Ooh. Another awesome kill.
Big kill by Will Hatch. David Bloom back in for the Hawks. Yassin is going to go back to serve.
Oh, what an incredible dig by Abu.
Yeah, they're going to call the double on that. It's tough to try to set that ball sideways over the net.
Did you get a replay of that Abu dig by any chance? Because that was amazing.
Let me check with the camera, with the AV crew. You know what? They didn't get that one. Number 42, Xavier Milano's back to serve.
Abu is crushing it today.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Nice hit by Brendan King. But I tell you what, Abu is starting off with all of these. He's giving his team just amazing passes and digs to work with.
Yeah, it is all starting with Abu. I mean, he is in the right position.
He's killing it. You know, a lot of times it's the hitters that get a lot of the glory, but right now I think Abu is the hero of the team.
Brendan King back to serve. Boom.
Also an amazing serve.
Oh, that's a big block.
Oh, great defense.
Free ball for the Hawks. Boom.
Ooh, great hit by Adrian Van Buren.
Let's take another look at Adrian's hit. That was pretty. You know, and the Wolves are going to take a timeout, Lynn. They're going to see if they could settle their team down a little bit as they're trailing 17-11 to a very strong Hawks team.
They're looking great, aren't they, Bill?
Yeah, you know, I feel like whatever nerves they might have had, they shook them off. It's interesting. Their defensive pickups are just on point, and that's what starts it all for this team. That's what gets the engine going.
Totally agree. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Owen Graham's grandmother, my mom, Yako Anderson, who I think is watching this game from Southern California. Sending her much love. Hoping that she's feeling better. She's feeling a little sick this week, so just want her to let her know that we're thinking of her.
Yeah, lots of love from the whole TAM TV crew going out to Yako at home, hoping things go well for her.
All right, right, Brendan King back to serve.
Oh, there we go. The joust at the net.
Nice pickup by Will.
Oh, that's coming over. Another free ball.
Great job. Another one by Abu.
Abu again killing it.
Ooh, David Bloom. Great dig by the Wolves. All right, let's see what the TAM team does. It's just out. All right, it's a nice play. Great dig by the Wolves.
That's all right. These guys got to keep swinging away. Jan Torrey's back to serve.
Oh, shoot. Well, that looks like the Raptors got in the way of what was an otherwise great dig by the Wolves.
That is a
side out.
That is a Gus Jim Rafter ball. Abu back to serve. We're getting some chat even on in the chat about Abu. People are chiming in on how he's killing it.
He's totally killing it. Wow, that was a great set.
Getting some more support on the chat. Lynn, more people telling us to make sure there are no Warrior spoilers. We like that. We're not going to spoil anything. Just wide. Luke Laxon and Jerome Manejo in for the Wolves. Jerome's going to go back to serve. Hawks trying to side out and break this one open.
Great pass.
Boom.
Great dig by the Wolves.
Nice pickup by Yassine there. Smart play by Adrian.
Yeah, it's hard to hit something when the set's coming behind you like that.
Ooh,
wow,
nice pickup,
great dig.
nice pickup.
Oh, great effort by the TAM team. And great effort by the Wolves, too. They play all around.
You know, impressive playing by the Wolves setter. I mean, he just made a really hard set, running full speed, gets his hands on her, and shoots it the other way. No spin on the ball at all. Perfectly clean.
Yeah, he's good.
Jerome Manejo serving.
Oh, awesome hit by Adrian.
Kill. Lynn, have you ever noticed Adrian's tongue hangs out sometimes when he hits the ball? I noticed that.
Kind of like Michael Jordan when he's like about to dunk.
That's
right.
He's
like flying through the air.
It's just like Michael Jordan.
It's also like a dog I used to have. Whenever I give him a snack, his tongue would hang out the side. He'd be so excited.
Jay McLahan back to serve. Nice block by Yassine.
Great block by Yassine. Amazing. That might have hit the antenna. What did you think?
Oh, I don't know, man. I think he kept it in. Okay. He turned the block nicely, and I think it just missed.
We'll take it.
All right, Jay McLahan back to serve again.
That's a nice save by 21. Ooh.
Oh.
And a great block by Dante.
Dante with the block. Hangs up there. Let's get another look at that one. Oh.
Coming in for the team is Owen Graham, number 18.
Is he coming? Is he subbing in now?
That's what I think so.
All right. Well, let's see how he does. Impressive play by these Hawks. You know, their defense is really good. It's just setting up the offense. I think the serving needs to get tightened up a little bit. But that happens with this Hawks team. Sometimes their serving comes out a little slow, and then once they get that going, forget about it. Who's this timeout brought to us by, Lynn?
I think it's brought to us by Amy Firestein. If you go to A Fire Lifestyle, anyone looking for an amazing Mother's Day gift should check out afirelifestyle.com. AFIER style, lifestyle.com. She's a local TAM mom. She has incredible taste. She designs her own jewelry. It's all beautiful. So for the women in your lives and the mothers in your lives for Mother's Day coming up. Give it a go, people.
And they're big supporters of the boosters, the Firesteins.
That's true.
Yeah. Owen Graham in for the Hawks. Just off the block. Ethan Garcia back to serve for the Wolves.
All right, looking for a side out. 31 back to serve. Nice block by the number 42 and 26.
Adrian Van Doren in for the Hawks.
Great up by Abu.
Smart play by Dante.
Great placement by Dante.
All right.
I think because Dante's played beach, he knows how to place the ball like in the corners with that top spin.
Yeah, you know, in beach you got to see that whole court, and it's more about placement than power in many occasions. Adrian Van Doren serving for the Hawks. All right, Adrian's going to see if he can close this out. Stick with us between sets. We're going to do some courtside interviews of your favorite Tam Hawks players.
I think I see Yassine's brother in the crowd. Maybe he's back from Cal. Ooh, what a block. Amazing block by Yassine. I bet he was happy his brother saw that. And that's the first set?
Yeah,
First set.
Tam takes the first set. 25-17 in a nice battle between two strong teams.
George Graham coming up to the stand here asking for some food.
You want a lick?
You want to say hi to your grandma?
I'm good. Can I? Which one?
George, you're on TAM TV. Say hi to your grandma. Tell her you hope she feels better.
I hope you feel better, Baba.
I have no food, George.
Hey, I'm here with senior Brendan King. Brendan, thanks for joining us today.
Of course, Cord, thank you for having me.
Glad to have you. That was a good first set. You guys battled it out. Some really good defensive plays that led to good offense. Service was a little shaky. What do you think the keys are for the second set if you guys want to take down this tough Wolves team?
I think we're definitely passing very well. Yas is setting like butter. We just got to clean up a couple of our mistakes, and I think we could keep them under like 15.
Yeah, I think so. You guys, he is passing well. Abu's picking up well on defense.
Yeah, he's playing incredible.
Yeah. So, Brendan, I know this is only your second year playing volleyball. You came to volleyball from baseball. For all the other athletes out there considering playing volleyball, tell us about what was your time, moving over to volleyball, and what advice would you give them if they're interested?
I would just say go for whatever you think is going to be fun. I was lucky enough to have my friend Jonah introduce me to volleyball, and the seniors and just the whole program is super positive. So it made it super easy to come in. I mean, it made me just want to be here and play this sport, and the coaching is great. The whole system is just great.
Right on. Well, we're glad to have you. Good luck in the rest of the match. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, of course.
Back to you, Lynn.
Thanks, Bill. Couldn't really hear that interview, but I'm sure it was awesome. Brendan King getting a lot of shout-outs in the live chat, as is Coach Souza. Chris Jeffers is telling us that he misses Coach Souza on the East Coast. And believe me, we do know how lucky we are in Cali. We hope he stays here.
What was that, Lynn? I was just kind of hustling back into the booth.
Just talking to some of the people on chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What did I miss here? I couldn't hear what you
Oh
said.
yeah. So Brendan was talking about how the defense was solid and how Yassine's setting like butter. In his words, which is true. It really is butter. And he's setting well because the defense is giving him good passes. It all starts with that first pass. Brendan talked about keeping the intensity up and battling with these guys. He also talked to us a little bit about how it was for him making his transfer over to volleyball from baseball, talking about how important it was to have a friend who helped bring him along. In this case, it was Jonah. And, of course, Coach Souza, who was welcoming to Brennan, and he's glad to be here. I know the team's super glad to have him. He's been a huge contributor. He's led the team in aces this season, and just an all-around great outside hitter and great kid.
And I'll say that I know I've heard just other kids who are interested in volleyball but maybe feel like it's too late to start because they didn't start when they were 6 like you do with baseball and soccer around here. But what's really cool about volleyball in Northern California and TAM is that you can start late and you're not behind. It's kind of a rising sport, and if you know of a kid or if you are a kid that wants to play but you've never played before, if you reach out to Coach Souza, he'll let you know how you can get started. And maybe you can be like Brendan King. He didn't come over until his junior year, is my understanding. He's only been playing for 2 years, and he's one of the stars of this team. So,
all right, we're going to start the second set with Adrian Van Doren serving. Tight. All right.
Oh, that shoot! They called that a net.
The Hawks picked up one quickly. Oh, are you? I don't know if I agree with that call.
I think I did see the net actually. You win some, you lose some, Bill.
Lynn, if you saw it, I'm not going to argue with you. I've learned that's not wise. Ryan Tran back to serve. Brandon King with the big hit.
Using that block.
Let's
Awesome
take
job.
another look at that. Great set by Yassine. And uses the block, Lynn, like you said. Dante Styles back to serve. There is
another ace.
Evil bullet by Dante. Dante's feeling it today. Let's see if he can keep it going. Just long. It's all right. I like that aggressive serving from Dante. Abu comes in for the Hawks. Yassine back to serve for the Hawks. Nice deep floater.
And a great block by Will Hatch.
Nice pickup.
And great pickup.
Boom, big hit.
That might be the 3-foot line.
It is not easy to stay off that net when you're swinging full speed. And you just got to keep from reaching over there. Yassine back to serve again. Oh, Will Hatch with the big block.
Nice.
Big Will Hatch. Let's look at that again, Lynn.
It's really hard to have the right timing on a back row hit like that. That was an excellent, excellent play by Will Hatch. Just long by David Bloom. Back to serve number 24. Great hit by number 6, Will Hatch.
Another kill by Will Hatch. He's really coming out with a fire in this second set. A couple quick blocks and kills to get things going for the Hawks. Brendan King, he's going to see if he can fire up that jump serve of his and pick up a few more. Boom, there's one.
That's a great dig by them, by the Wolves. Ooh. And that hit the antenna. Point Tam. Brendan King back to serve another one. Wow.
That's a wicked serve.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, too much to handle.
That one might have gone out. Sometimes if it's close, you got to go for it.
It's tough. You don't want to take any chances in a game like this. We got Luke Laxon in for the Wolves, and Jerome Manejo back to serve. Ooh, nice pickup out of the net.
And the Gus Jim Rafters strike
Rafters.
again.
Uncle Gus, as we like to call him. Dante Stiles enters for the Hawks. Abu back to serve.
Just out. I think the TAM team was hoping for a touch there, but looks like it's a side out.
Ethan Garcia back to serve for the Wolves. Nice pickup by Brennan. Just a little tight. All right, the Hawks need one pass here, Lynn.
That's true. Maybe they'll serve it to Abu. He really helped ignite him last time.
Oh, we don't want to do a broadcaster jinx, but I think Abu's no problem. Oh, there we go. We did it. We did the reverse broadcaster jinx. That's what that's called. Alex Garcia is going to check into the game for the first time today. This is the first we've seen Alex today, right? Right, Lynn?
It is.
Alex, strong defensive specialist for the Hawks.
Ooh, just nicked the top of that net.
Oh, yes. Dante goes up and times it just right and gets the block on that ball.
That set looked a little shaky.
That set did look a little shaky, Lynn. I think he got away with one there. Alex back to serve again.
Nice serve by Alex. Nice hit by number 32. We have a question from the chat wondering if Abu is a junior or a senior. Zach, do you know? Is Abu a junior? I think he's a junior.
Abu is a junior.
He's a junior. Yeah, we're lucky to have him for another year. The team is actually pretty top heavy. We have 5 seniors plus 1 junior who's graduating in Iago.
Right. Yeah, we're going to lose.
We have 1 sophomore, Yassine, 2 freshmen. And I'm not sure about Owen Penrose. Ooh, nice hit.
Owen Penrose is a sophomore, so we have 2 sophomores.
2 sophomores now, and the rest juniors.
That was a nice dunk by Yassine there. Yeah, Owen Penrose came up to join the team mid-season. He was killing it in JV, and he earned his spot up here. Adrian Van Dorn serving.
Great
nice
dig. Great dig by Yassine.
Go up with it. Yassine with another pickup.
Great set. Oh!
Puts it down.
And the TAM bench is going crazy.
The TAM bench is losing it over there.
You can't really blame them, can you?
Oh, man.
It's a timeout.
That is some good volleyball in. I'm telling you, you know that TAM team is going to be pretty amped in that huddle. I mean, I see people hugging Dante's getting a bunch of high fives. I mean, the defensive pickups and the kills are just
Yassine
amazing.
had a couple of great pickups there.
Really, really good play at the net from the Hawks. Some of the best we've seen all year.
And this timeout is brought to you by Samurai Sushi, where we had dinner right before. Thinking about Japanese food makes me think of my mother, Yako. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Yako. Hope she's doing well.
Saw her at over spring break, and we had a Japanese picnic. And I'm going to tell you something, Bill. The only thing better than a picnic is a Japanese picnic. She made homemade rice balls, inari sushi, all kinds of yummy stuff. We played pickleball. We ate Japanese food. Pretty much the perfect afternoon.
Isn't that a band, Lynn?
It's Japanese breakfast is the band.
I could resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, great meal at Samurai. Hope to have Yako join us next time. Adrian Van Doren's going to start it up after the timeout. Oh, and another block by Yassine.
Yeah.
I think Yassine might be saying, I never touched it. It never made it over.
Yeah.
I think I want to give him the kill credit anyway.
It's
or
the
block
intimidation
anyway.
factor, I think.
Yeah, Adrian, tough serve. Oh, big swing in the middle. Oh! Brendan puts it down. You know we're going to have to look at that again, Lynn.
You know, I'm seeing Kyle, who is the Arsenal coach and a TAM high school coach for baseball in the stands. I'm wondering if he knows Brendan King. Maybe he knows him from baseball.
He might.
But I bet you he's impressed with his volleyball skills. That much.
Just long. Number 30, Ryan Tran, back to serve for the Wolves. Just out.
Just out. We got lucky on that one because that was a sweet block. It was just out.
Get lucky on that one. We're going to see if we caught that replay. I might have been just out.
And Dante back to serve. Let's see if he does another jumper.
Yeah, I think he's going to come out with the heat. Or maybe he'll change it with the float. He's going heat.
Woo.
Boom.
He ripped that ball. Here comes the Gus.
Uncle Gus.
Uncle Gus back in the house. He recovered from it that time.
Boom.
That's a great dig. Yeah, that was 4.
Never over.
Intimidation factor, but didn't get the ball over. It's a nice block.
Some nice net play by Will Hatch again. I think we might have Will Hatch in for an interview between sets today if we can get him.
Woo, he is ripping that ball. Oh, and from the back row.
Oh,
yeah, I think Adrian fell underneath the net and was interfering with play. Oh, shoot, looks like we've got an injury. Darn it.
Lynn, I don't like that call. I think you're allowed to go under the net as long as you're not creating a dangerous situation.
It looks like somebody got hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. But was that because of Adrian?
I don't know. I don't think it helps.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think that had to do. I thought Adrian was clear of him.
Shoot, we've had bad luck when it comes to injuries playing this team. This is a team where Jonah hurt his ankle, and my understanding is last year there was another kid that hurt their ankle against this team, and now this kid hurt their ankle. So
yeah,
shoot.
Well, we hope he's all right. That's Sarah Echevarria from the Wolves, and he's been having a very strong game. I hope he's okay. Well, the teams are going to take a timeout and regroup. See how their players doing. Whenever a player goes down, you don't like to see that. It doesn't matter what team they're on.
Even De'Aaron Fox, even though I really want the Warriors to win, and we definitely don't want any spoilers, I was happy to hear that he was going to play in today's game. I hope he is.
Yeah, he's been having an amazing series, and sure, it'll help the Warriors to not hit him in the lineup, but you want everybody playing.
Exactly.
Including Draymond.
I don't know if you remember, Bill, but we won for Draymond the last game. Looks like the Wolves got a side out there for their buddy here who's injured. And
Xavier Milanes back to serve again for the Wolves.
some communication. Just out.
All right, Hawks catch a break on that free ball. They're going to see if they capitalize. Nathan's coming in for the Hawks. First time we've seen him in action tonight. Yassine back to serve. Free ball for the Hawks.
It's a great set. Yeah, and Brendan took advantage of it. I think he might say that set was butter from Abu.
Yeah, as the kids say, Liv, that's butter.
Shout out to Raymond Anderson, who just chimed in, saying that he hoped the teammate from the Wolves is okay. We'll report back if we get more news. And that's a great block by number 22.
Big block. That's Nate coming in off the bench, making a huge play with that block. Sorry, I did not catch that replay. That's getting that gets the TAM bench fired up. You know, it's really difficult to come in off the bench and just jump right into play, especially if it's the second set. And being able to come in and make big, huge blocks like that, not easy. And good on you, Nathan. Maybe he'll stop muting us now when he watches TAM TV.
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
Shout out to Raymond Anderson, and I'm hoping Savannah Anderson's out there too, watching with Yako Anderson, Owen Graham's grandma, cousin, uncle, representing.
All right, Lynn, these Hawks are fired up. They're looking loose. They got their intensity going.
Yassine back to serve. He's serving right in front of his brother, who's visiting home from college. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to call
There's
a
a
lift
whistle.
on
He
that.
was underneath. Yeah.
Oh, he went underneath.
Yeah, they're going to try to tighten it up after that injury. They're going to try to be more proactive with that call, I think.
Yeah, I didn't realize
he was underneath that.
I didn't realize that under of Adrian's was that close to that player.
Oh, what a serve! Whoa, almost.
That's a nice kill.
Nice way to get a hand on it, Yassine. Is Ramadan over?
Ramadan is now over, Lynn.
Okay, so Yassine, we've got a number of kids on the team who were fasting for Ramadan, so now they're able to eat before sunset.
It's good. I see, Yassine looks like he's maybe gotten a little bit of his body weight back. Still.
My understanding is that Yassine told Owen that he more than makes up for it in the meals after sunset. And he gets up early and eats a nice big meal too. So.
Oh yeah, the pre-dawn feast is huge.
That's what I hear.
Owen Penrose checks into the game for the first time. Oh, and Brennan King with the big serve.
So my understanding is there was a JV showcase yesterday, Bill. Did you hear much about that?
I did. I'll tell you about that in a second. Oh, yeah. Side out. Yeah, JV showcase. JV players for the Hawks came out and played inter-squad match. Parents came out. Owen Graham checks in for the Hawks. And I heard it was a good time. Coach Souza is good at developing new talent, and that's what this JV showcase is all about. Jerome Manejo serving. Nice pickup by Owen Penrose.
Ooh, almost.
We have two Owens on the team now. We have Owen Penrose and Owen Graham, also known as OP and OG.
nice serve by number 21.
There's a nice pickup.
Nice pass. Nice pickup by the...
Deep ball, come on, Owen.
Nice job, Owen.
Owen Graham picks it up. Oh, double on the set.
A nice scrappy play by Owen Graham.
Yeah, good to see him moving his feet back there. It's a tough ball in the corner. Jerome Manejo serve up. Hawks catch a break.
Side out.
Oh, Will Hatch getting the nod for the serve.
Sometimes Will likes to do a jump serve too. We'll see if he does that or if he just does a floater.
Will usually plays only front row, but they're giving him the ball in the service, and he does a good job.
Woo! Great dig
Okay,
and
kill.
a great hit.
Oh.
That was a solid effort by Will Hatch.
It's
It's hard to be a back row digging when you're 6'10",
Well,
I think.
Coach Souza will put our libero Abu back in. Ethan Garcia back to serve for the Wolves. Oh, Dante with the
by
pickup.
Dante. It's a good effort. Keep swinging, OP.
Dante, man, he looked like I thought he almost came up with a mouth of sand. I mean, that was a beach play right there, Lynn. I'm telling you.
All right. Side out. Here we go. Nice
Nice
pass
pass.
by Owen. Great block,
Great
by,
block by
Nathan.
Nathan.
See if we can do it again.
Finish it. And he-
Yes.
with the
Awesome
roof.
block, Nathan. And look at the
Nathan
TAM
gets-
team celebrate.
They
Way
are
to go.
fired up. It is really cool to see your guys come in off the bench and make contributions like that, Lynn.
Absolutely. And Owen got some good passes back there. I know he's been working on that, so I was happy to see that. Great to see those awesome blocks by Nathan. And
Yeah.
talk more about how awesome Nathan is, but since he doesn't listen to these broadcasts.
Well, you know, maybe he'll start tuning in, Lynn. And if he does, I'll hear us saying some good things.
You love to be passive-aggressive about that. I was over spring break. I went to see a Pepperdine.
All right, I'm here with senior Will Hatch. Will, strong first two sets out there. You came out strong at the beginning of the second set. A couple quick blocks, quick kills to get the team going. Tell me what you're thinking about when you're playing net up there defensively and with the kills.
It's a lot of ball set, ball hitter, looking at the ball, watching where it's going, seeing where the setter is, setter location, where the setter's hand is, and then looking where that ball is going and just stuffing it down.
Well, you're making it look easy out there. You know, in the first set, you guys came out with some really strong defense, and the service was a little bit shaky, but in the second set, the service game for the Hawks came back. What's the key in this third set, you think, to try to shut down this tough Wolves team?
I think having two topspin servers has been key this game. Serving hard is really breaking down that defense and letting us stay ready for the block and roofing them down.
Right on. Well, thanks for joining us today, Will. Good luck in the next set.
Thank you.
Back to you, Lynn.
Bill, I was saying earlier before I forgot that Bill was doing an interview and I was talking over him, but over spring break I went to a Pepperdine UCLA volleyball game with Sam Anderson, who is listening, who's my understanding. One of my favorite memories of spring break is sitting in the stands with all the students. They would play this great music in the changeover, and she and I were dancing with the other Pepperdine students. We had a good time.
Lynn, were you talking over my interview?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. I see ONP is getting a shout out, and I agree. He's doing such a great job. If you think about the fact that he started on the JV team, he was only brought up maybe a couple of weeks ago, and here he is playing in a semifinals for the undefeated TAM team. He's doing an incredible job, and just major props to him.
Yeah, Owen P's been a great, or Owen Penrose has been a great, great addition to this team. I mean, he's come on and he's made meaningful contributions, and the team is glad to have him. We got the gas pedal getting pushed on.
Hopefully we caught that gas pedal. That gas pedal is a tradition started by Jonah, because whenever the TAM team is down, when they're winning, they need to keep going. They need to keep the foot on the gas pedal, and that is a team tradition for Jonah to lead that cheer. So hopefully you got to see that.
Yeah.
If not, you can see it in the last game. We got a good shot of it. I know Jonah cut it and he put it to like a Gunna soundtrack, and he put it on Insta, so it's out there too if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, whoever manages the TAM volleyball Insta did that. Great editing.
Shout out to Uncle Carl, Auntie Mac, and cousins Evie in London, who are tuning in from Washington State to see David Bloom.
All right.
There's a request to interview David Bloom, so maybe we can catch him.
Interview that dude.
At the end of this thing, we let's try it. Sometimes we like to do some media prep beforehand, but we can try to wing it.
We'll have to talk to the media coordinator about that. All right, here we go in the third set.
Oh, that's a great eye by Jamie. That was just inches out, but he caught it. He knew exactly where he was on the court. Impressive.
I mean, that's huge, having a kill from the right side like that, outside hitter, having it fire it out of bounds on the opposite side of the court. It takes a lot to do that. Dante Styles back to serve for the Hawks.
Woo! Uh-oh, Uncle Gus.
Uncle Gus is in the house. And that's too much to handle.
Wow, between Dante serving and Brendan King serving, it's just really, really tough.
So that's what Brendan was. That's what Will was saying about how good it was to have two top servers out there in Dante and Brendan.
Great scrappy play.
It was, Will Hatch was talking about how that was a key to their second set and how they need to keep that going with the two strong servers.
I mean, it's hard not to be fired up when you see this type of serve.
Boom.
Oh, that hit that line. That looked into me.
I think
if we were playing tennis, I would have called that in.
Well, you call a small court in tennis, Lynn. We know that. But that ball was just out, I think. Hector Valencia back to serve.
Oh, nice hit, Brendan.
That is a huge hit by Brendan King. Let's get a look at that.
All right, here comes David Bloom, crowd favorite. Get ready, Carl.
Boom.
Auntie Mac, even London. Here he comes.
All right, Yassine back to serve.
That's a great serve.
Uncle Gus.
Uncle Gus strikes again. Sometimes Uncle Gus helps, but in general, most of the time, he's not very helpful.
Usually you don't like Uncle Gus around. He's like that uncle you don't really want at Thanksgiving dinner that stays a little too long.
Ooh, almost.
Ooh, big hit.
Great hit by number 26?
No, it was, was it 26? Okay. Arch Ivan Cruz comes in for the Wolves. Gabe Picasso to serve.
Nice scrappy play. Great job by Adrian. And here comes, ooh, just a bit outside.
Lynn, it was you know, I've been watching Will Hatch play all season, but standing next to him to interview him, you realize just how tall he is. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, but he's a big guy.
Did you have to hold?
I'm sure he's heard about his height enough.
Yeah. Oh wow, what a dig! Oh my man, I loved how that.
Oh, there we go. That's a big hit. That's a big hit.
Oh, amazing dig!
Dave Picasso again.
Oh, and that is a David Bloom shot.
Sideline. Boom.
Oh, wow.
Impressive on Gabe just to get that ball up. Brendan with a nice pickup. Boom, and the touchdown. Let's take another look at that.
I mean, Will Hatch.
Boom.
Just off camera, you can't see it, but there is what looks like a little kid in a Giants that's doing the cheer along with.
He's right behind Brendan.
Really cute.
It's awesome.
Just out. Great block, but just out.
Just out. Number 21, Jerome Manejo back to serve for the Wolves.
Perfect pass by Apu again.
Oh,
Leads to a perfect hit by Adrian Van Doren.
there it is. But let's take another look at that kill off the block. You know, if you don't tighten up that block on Adrian, he's going to make you pay.
In for the Hawks, Dante for Will Hatch.
Abu back to serve.
And that hit the antenna for side out. Is that a point? Point Tam or set one?
What's that?
Never mind. Abu back to serve.
Oh, nice
Ooh, that was
pickup
like
by
a
Adrian.
jump set.
It's
That
an
was very
athletic move.
interesting.
Oh, and then he puts it down.
Right in the corner. Beautiful.
Let's give him a replay for that. Man. I'm telling you, man, these Hawks are rolling right now. That's a nice ball. Brennan King from deep. Right back to Adrian. And that's,
Right down the line.
He's coming right down. I think we're going to
Smoking.
take a look at that. Let's see that one. Boom.
That's another timeout for the Wolves.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the Wolves coach is going to tell them there. I see in the TAM huddle, they're pretty loose. There's a lot of chatter. They're talking about each other's kills and digs and hits. They're fired up over there.
Yeah, big smiles all around over there. This team, though, they're playing really well. Their in defense is incredible. A lot of the teams where you get those top spin serves, they just hit the ground. These guys are actually picking them up. These guys are playing great. I hope they can feel that, even though I know it's the score's a little lopsided right now.
Yeah, this Wolves team is a strong defensive team. They're picking balls up. They've got a great setter. They're just having a hard time converting them, you know.
I say they've got hops, too. Their block at times has been really killer.
This is a scrappy team. As I know Yassine likes it when I talk about teams being scrappy. Abu back to serve.
It's a point. Hawks. Abu back to serve.
Then, you know, I think we might have set a new TAM TV record with our viewership.
Oh, we have
hundreds of people in there right now.
hundreds divided by 5, maybe. Woo! Great dig by David Bloom. Woo, they're jumping all over each other.
Look at diving over one another. Oh, tough ball. one-handed dig.
Now that is scrappy.
Oh,
wow, and
man.
look at them. Amazing.
Almost comes back over.
Oh, incredible
Man.
effort by the Wolves.
Oh,
They
God.
gotta feel good about that.
We almost had a head collision there, Lynn. I got nervous.
Woo. That's what I mean. They do not give up, and they pick up things that
Yeah,
you think it's going to be impossible to pick up, yet they get their hands under it.
yeah, Lynn. You know, as Jonah Butler would say, if we let our foot up off this gas pedal for just a second, this Wolverines team is gonna take advantage of it.
I think it's just the Wolves.
No, the Wolves.
Wolverines don't exist, or do they? Are Wolverines a real thing,
Well,
or is it like a unicorn?
the Wolverine comes out later in the evening.
Yeah.
I think
Wolverines happen if there's a full moon or something.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'd want to be playing against the Wolverines.
No one would. Oh,
Nice pickup by Abu.
of course, Abu right there waiting for it. Oh, David Bloom with a
Bloom
great
with the kill.
hit. And Uncle Gus strikes
And
again.
Uncle Gus gets involved again.
In for David Bloom is senior Jamie, number 17.
Jamie Clahay. Jamie back to serve.
Jamie is known for his spirit and positivity by everyone at the team.
And his booming voice.
Very booming voice.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice hit. Great hit by number 42.
Number 26. Sire Echevarria is back in for the Wolves, Lynn. I guess his ankle's doing okay. It's good to see that. Props to him.
Oh, tough serve. And 32 is pumped. Oh, I'm being told that Wolverines are a real thing.
You know, they're real to me, Lynn. let's just put it that way. Jan Torres serving.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, great dig.
Nice dive by Jan.
Oh,
And
great hit by Dante. You timed that just right. Man, these guys are diving all over the place over here. Do you call this penguin dives, Bill?
yeah, I like to call them penguin dives. You know, they look like penguins diving, sliding around on an iceberg out there. You know.
Do you?
I think the boys. I think they call it technically a dolphin dive. I think it should be penguin though.
I think penguin. Dolphins are curved the wrong way.
I'm sticking with
I
penguin.
think it's how that makes sense.
Yago serving for the Hawks. Abu
That was
comes
great
in.
communication.
Boom.
Oh, amazing hit.
Great hit.
I know I sound like a broken record, but that play was all Abu because he came in, Dante was about to get it, he called him off, he did a perfect set, and then Brendan King ripped it.
Well, and
a
that's
lot of people just see Brendan King ripping it because that's so awesome to watch, but Abu made that whole thing
It's
happen.
Abu who's making that happen, and that's what. And that's the libero's job is when the setter's out because they passed the first ball. It is the libero is the second in line to go up there and set. And even
Later
though,
Calabrese is writing in asking why you look so short, Bill, on camera.
well, you know, I was slouching a little bit next to Brendan,
To Will, you mean.
or next to Will. Sorry. Ryan Tran serving for the Wolves. And Brandon King.
Wow, that was a 12-foot
Puts it
hit.
down.
That was so pretty. Awesome angle.
Let's take another look at that one, Lynn. Boom, that was about the 12-foot line.
Just saying, you guys, he was a baseball player 2 years ago. Any of you baseball folks who want to come on over to the volleyball side,
That could be you.
come over.
Alex Garcia back to serve for the Hawks.
Nice try. Again, it's so hard to come in off the bench. It really is. Here we go, number 42. Wow, that's a great block by number 26, it looks like. Anyway, awesome job by him.
Big kill by Will Hatch.
That was out. Just out.
Just a bit outside.
All right. We got to get our team settled down a little bit here. I think we got out to a big lead. These guys are not giving up. They're going to keep fighting hard, and we got to tighten up our game.
Xavier Milana serving for the Wolves.
Nice. Oh, what
That's
a dig.
nice pickup. That's exactly what we're talking about, Lynn. You cannot let up on the gas pedal with these guys. Oh, man, that was a big hit.
And they got under that ball. I mean, that's got to be scary.
I mean, look at this, Lynn. Here goes Will. Puts it right down on the 13-foot line.
And he almost picked it up.
And he got a good hand on that thing.
All right, we got another timeout.
Wolves are going to try to settle down their squad a little bit. They're on a bit of a run, and they're making a good push. I think Pam needs to keep up the intensity, but also stay relaxed, stay focused, and deliver.
Exactly. These guys are not going to fold over here. They're fighting for every point, harder than ever.
This timeout is brought to you by Bungalow 44, Lynn. When you're looking for a good timeout, head on over to Bungalow 44. And for a limited time only, tell them TAM TV sent you, and they're going to throw in a free order of Hamachi Poppers. Let us know how that works. I love those Hamachi Poppers, Lynn.
I know you do, Bill. Who doesn't really?
You know, I don't like it when we go out there and share the Hamachi Poppers. I kind of want to get my own. I like to order two.
You deserve it. Go for it, Bill, next time.
Thanks, Lynn. So do you, baby.
Yassine for the serve. Great serve. Ooh, great dig. That was so pretty.
Nice kill by Brandon King. And it was Jim Bloom who was telling me that the Wolverines are real. Jim's got my back.
I know, that's what I told you.
Oh, I didn't realize it was Jim.
It's an
That
ace.
was a nice looking ace by Yassine. Hawks are humming now.
Nice try. He's going for the same one again.
You know, commentator jinx on that one a little bit.
All right. 26, number 26, back to serve. This is the guy who got that killer block.
This is Sari Chavarria. He's the one who injured his ankle.
Oh, I'm so glad he's back.
Yeah,
there.
glad to have him back. Oh, the hit set by Will Hatch and a
Let's just say Will Hatch is not known for his jump sets always, but that looked
But man, oh man.
textbook perfect.
You know what it was, Lynn? Butter.
It was butter.
All right, Owen Graham comes in for the Hawks. So does Nathan. Brandon King back to serve. He's going to see if he could close this one out. Oh, man. I mean, that is filthy.
Not much you can do about that one.
Yeah.
You ripped that one. And it also had like a curve to it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the top hook off to the left. Forget about it. You're not touching that one.
Oh, just a bit outside.
Yeah. You know he was going for it, Lynn.
He was.
You know, in tennis, when you're up 40-love, you sometimes go back and you just give it a bit of a rip. You want to finish that.
I've been known to do that sometimes. Just go cowabunga and then just hit it way out accidentally. But you want to go big. You want glory. It's all right. It's a nice serve. All right.
Jerome Manejo serving for the Wolves. Nice pass by Owen.
And they close it out.
Brendan puts it down.
Go try to catch, Bill, go try to catch Bloom.
Or Will puts it down, I should say. Well,
the crowd is clamoring for an interview with David Bloom. We go give it to him. David.
Hang on, Lynn. Hang on. Let's let these guys. Let's let these guys shake hands.
I'm working this interview for you. What's that? Tamalpais is not one of our sponsors this evening, so we would not be going to Tamalpais, George. Hold on, we're not done. We're about to do one more interview. Stay tuned for an exclusive interview with David Bloom, if Bill is willing to.
We're going to see if we can get David. You know, David might. I don't know. We'll see.
You could do it, Bill.
All right, hang on. Give me a second.
Be the intrepid reporter.
I'm here with junior David Bloom. Thanks for joining us, David. Great match out there today.
Thank you. I feel like we really played well. You know, Brendan and Adrian really came out with the power, swung out, hit hard. Abu was in the back row getting some great passes up. I feel like overall we had a really good game.
Yeah, you know, we saw some strong defense from you guys, like you were saying. Abu was killing it with the pickups. Brendan were also strong at the net. We always note in the booth about how smart you are at the net, where you're always able to find that hole in the defense.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you're thinking when you're making your plays up there at the net.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like mostly is just tracking their players, seeing where they are, seeing what space is open, as well as like I don't know, having played volleyball for 4 years, like kind of knowing where the free spots are and knowing where players tend to go, and kind of just using that to my advantage.
Well, you're doing a great job at it.
Thank you.
You guys have either, we don't know yet if it's Archie or Redwood on Friday. What are you guys thinking about going into that match? Either way, you're going to have a tough matchup against one of those teams.
Yeah, I think either way, it's definitely going to be a tough matchup. I think we're going to put in the work tomorrow, and we put in the work today, and I feel like we're ready for whatever comes.
Right on. Thanks for joining us. Good luck on Friday, and go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
Back to you, Lynn. And on behalf, that was David Bloom. Great to catch up with David, junior for this squad. He's been making a huge impact. Thank you for everyone who's joined us tonight on TAM TV. We had a great match against the Wolves. Friday night, we will take on either Archie or Redwood in Novato at 7 p.m. If you can't be there, be sure to join us on TAM TV. We're going to try to broadcast from there if we can get Wi-Fi. And that wraps up our broadcast. On behalf of our entire team here, I'm Bill Graham, my wife Lynn Graham, and our awesome cameraman, Zach Van Doren. Good night, and thanks for joining.